Hello guys, how you all doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day today, and if you're having a wonderful day today, let me know in the comment section below. I'll definitely look out for that. Now in this video we're going to be talking about Konga versus Jumia, which one is actually better for you to actually shop on. Now if you want to know which platform is better to buy on, you have to watch this video to the very end to know the answer to that. So I'm sure like me, most of you guys actually watching this video do actually buy stuffs online. You guys do order your stuffs online, and I'm sure pretty much almost all of us, or all of you guys watching this video, would actually know Amazon. So Amazon is a website where you can buy a lot of stuff and order it to your home. Basically you just have to do it online and then place the order and it's delivered to your home. But most of us watching this video do know that there are not really much stuff you can buy on Amazon and it's be delivered to Nigeria. So with that being said, over a decade ago or two, a couple of websites came up to actually tackle the African market, so you can buy something online and get it shipped to your address in Nigeria and delivered to you. So there's a whole long story to that. A lot of companies actually came trying to do their own version of it, but the two companies that remained were Konga and Jumia, and basically these platforms just came to serve the African market / Nigerian market. So basically you can buy stuff from them and have it delivered to your house within days. And I'm sure since you've already clicked on this video, you most likely at one point in time have bought something from each of these platforms. Now with that being said, this video is just about stating which one is actually better, which of these platforms are actually better for you to actually shop on. So let's get into the video. Now I'm going to be stating these how I remember them or how they come to me. So they might not be in order, but I'll try to put them in order as much as I can. Now let's start with the very first point, assortment. Now assortment is something that is actually really important, especially when it comes to e-commerce. If you have an e-commerce business or you're selling online, assortment is extremely important because it's what determines if a customer is going to buy something on your website or not. If I wanted to buy something on your website and I don't find it there, I'll look for other means of buying it, and that means less money in your pocket and more money in someone else's pocket. So it's always in this e-commerce game, it's always very important for these companies like Jumia, Konga, Amazon and any other websites like that to keep looking for new products to actually add to their website or to actually add to their platform, so that the customers can actually get them and then they don't have to go somewhere else to buy those products. So with that being said, Jumia actually offers way more assortment than Konga does. In general, Jumia just has way more assortment than Konga. And also too, Jumia also ships from abroad. So even though you buy stuff on Amazon, some things you actually see on Amazon, you can actually buy them on Jumia and then they'll be shipped from abroad and delivered to your house. So in this case, I would say Jumia definitely wins over Konga on this point. Now that leads me to the second point, which is delivery times. Now these two platforms basically state that they will deliver your items within 1 to 9 days. But I've noticed that Konga doesn't actually tell you specifically when they are going to deliver it to you. They just tell you within the time frame that they're actually going to deliver to you. Depending on each state that you stay, it varies how soon they can deliver your item to you based on the time you're ordering it. But Jumia actually will tell you specifically when, before you actually even place the order. They will tell you this item will deliver within this particular time. Now mind you, there might be just a day or two difference, but it's always delivered within that particular time they tell you they are going to deliver it. But when it comes to Konga won't actually give you that time. They will just tell you this item will be delivered within 1 to 9 days, and then so you don't really know exactly when it will be delivered to you. You just kind of have to like expect it to be delivered to you as soon as possible. And mind you, also Jumia also ships from abroad, so even though they state within 1 to 9 days, obviously you cannot get your item within 1 to 9 days. It's going to take you from at least 25 days to as much as 50 days. But you should know that Jumia would actually tell you when they're actually going to ship your item within one specific time, and around that time it's going to be delivered. But as for Konga, they are not actually going to tell you, they're just going to tell you we are going to ship this item for you within this particular day, which is from 1 to 9 days, but they don't really give you a specific date, and you can't actually set a time and know that okay, my item is going to be delivered within this time, so I should be at home or I should let somebody get the item for me. However, both platforms will actually call you and tell you when they are going to be delivering your item on that day. Mostly they do that very early in the morning before you are going to work or anything. They'll call you and tell you that they're going to be delivering your item to you. So which one actually wins it here? I mean, I don't know. I would say if it were to be me, I'll just say Jumia, right? Because Jumia actually does show you when they are going to deliver the item to you, so you can actually plan before time. And if it's going to take time, it's going to take maybe 1 or 2 days, but around that time they deliver the item to you and they get it to you at that time. But unlike Konga, you can't actually see specifically when you're going to have it delivered to you. So I mean, which one actually, if it does matter to you to actually get the item at a particular time and you can see that time, then you can plan your days ahead and get the item when they actually get it delivered to you. Now that leads me to the next point, which is delivery fees. Now on this one, honestly, Jumia just wins it hands down, because Jumia actually does have a cheaper rate of shipping than Konga does, and it's very, very simple why. Jumia actually ships much more items than Konga does, and it's very simple. In business, where the more items you can ship, the more you can scale and then reduce what it costs to actually produce, which in this case, ship the item. So the more items you can ship would mean the lesser your shipping fee is going to be. So basically, it's clear here that Jumia, because of their assortment, and that goes back to assortment, right? Because of Jumia assortment, Jumia has a lot more products. They have way more products than Konga actually does, so which means much more customers would actually be able to come to their website and order for stuffs, which would mean they can drive down the cost of what it takes to actually ship an item and be able to get it to the customer. Basically, that is just where it is. And also too, Jumia also still has another leg up here too, because they offer Jumia Prime. And if you don't know what Jumia Prime is just basically like Amazon Prime, basically. So you pay Jumia a particular amount and then they can ship your item for free only when you order for something that's on Jumia Express. So if you don't order something on Jumia Express, you won't get the free shipping, but if you order for something on Jumia Express, you would get the free shipping. And also too, if you order for food as well too, you would also get free shipping when you're on Jumia Prime. So this is something that Konga doesn't have. So with this, Jumia definitely gets a leg up here, and that is how they're able to offer cheaper prices for shipping. Now that brings me to my next point, which is customer service. Now, customer service, it's not going to be in the way which you think. Now, on average, the customer service of these companies are just okay, as you know, in comparison to the Nigerian industry as a whole. So they are okay sometimes, they are bad sometimes. You know, I've had both experiences on both ends. I've had good experiences on Jumia, and also I've had bad experiences on Jumia. I've had the same on Konga, and I've had good experiences too with bad experiences on Konga too. So it actually is just average. But what I'm trying to say, customer service here, is in relation with the seller and also with the customer. Now, if you don't know about this, Jumia and Konga, the companies themselves are not actually the ones who 100% sell the whole items on their platforms. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I made a video talking about how Jumia works. It's the same for Konga too, how Konga works too. So basically, in short, these companies outsource their sales to sellers like us, people that actually put their items to sell on the platform. So we put our items to sell on the platform, and then customers can come see it. Now, in this case that I'm about to tackle the customer service point here. So basically, what I mean by the customer service here is, on Konga, as a seller on the platform, you can actually contact the customer directly, but on Jumia, you can't. Now, let me explain clearly what that is and the implications of that. Now, that sometimes a customer will order for something and it will require the seller actually contacting the customer, maybe due to the fact that maybe that particular item is out of stock, or also still due to the fact that the particular item is available but there's just a slight variation, or maybe it could even be as little as maybe something written on the packaging that is not exactly, maybe it's an error from the manufacturer, or it might just be anything. It could be for the fact that maybe it's out of stock and there's another time something similar to that is also as good, as effective as that product, or it could be that it's the same item but there's just a slight variation or something like that. Basically, maybe if he orders for a slippers and the one he ordered for, the one that is shown on the website is green or was green, and then that one is out of stock, and then what is available now is red, but it's exactly the same slippers. On Konga, the customer is actually giving that flexibility, or the seller in this case is actually giving that flexibility to call the customer, because the customer's phone number is, once you place an order on Konga's website, your phone number is going to be shown to the seller. Okay, so the seller basically can contact you and tell you, hey, this is what's happening. So this particular slippers you ordered online is actually out of stock. So do you want us to give you this other color? It's exactly the same thing. You can even send it to you on WhatsApp and show you that this is the color, it's exactly the same thing. And for most customers, they're okay with that. They just want to buy a slippers, right? It doesn't really matter to them what color it actually came in. And with this, the customer will actually end up getting their items at the end of the day. So that means the item will actually end up being shipped to the customer, and you won't have any situation whereby it's cancelled or stuff like that. But on Jumia's aspect, Jumia actually doesn't provide that information to you. Okay, they don't actually provide the customer's number to you. Maybe they think you want to steal the customer from them or something like that, but Konga is doing it and it works fine for them. But as for Jumia, they don't actually provide that information to the seller. That is why when you order an item on Jumia, sometimes it ends up not being shipped, and then you're wondering what is the problem, right? Why did I order something on this particular platform and it wasn't shipped to me, right? So on Jumia, there are different reasons why. So it could be that the item was actually available, but when they took it to Jumia shipping hub, the place where they will actually take it from and then be able to ship it to you, when the seller actually took it there was a slight variation. Maybe there was a slight change, or maybe it was just even on the manufacturer packaging and it was exactly the item you wanted, but maybe there was just an error on the manufacturer's packaging. Maybe there was a spelling error, or there was something that came from the factory, just like that. This is something that the buyer doesn't even care about. This is something they just want to get their item. But once Jumia sees that, they see it as the item is not the same, especially when you take a picture of the item with the packaging on the website, and then Jumia reads it and there's just a slight change in the spelling and it's from the manufacturer. They will not even take the item, they will just reject the item right there. So you will end up as the customer not having to get your item, and you'll be wondering what actually happened, and then you just end up getting your money refunded to you. Or if it's a pay on delivery, you just get a cancellation email that your item wouldn't be shipped to you. This is why, to me, Konga actually makes more sense in this aspect in customer service than Jumia, because on Konga, if there's any little problem or something that could be discussed with the customer, now it's still up to the customer to say no, they do not want it. And if they do not want what the seller has suggested, right, it's fine. The order will be cancelled. The money will be refunded to the customer if it was a prepaid item, or it should just be cancelled. At least the customer knows why it was cancelled. But on Jumia, it's not that's not the same case. Most of the time that an item is not shipped, it's just for something so tiny that the customer doesn't even care. But the Jumia doesn't just want to ship that item to you as long as it's not exactly what was on the website, like down to the very last dot on the manufacturer packaging or on the item. Okay, but on Konga, you could just go ahead and contact the customer, and then if it's fine with the customer, you can end up shipping the item. In fact, it could even ship something on Konga, you could even end up shipping something totally different from what was even on the website, if that's actually what the customer wanted. Konga will end up still shipping the item to the customer because that's what they wanted anyways. So to me, Konga has a leg up there, and that is actually great for the customer and the seller relationship, for the customer to keep coming back and know that they can count on this seller to actually get what they want for them. So it's actually just good. Now that brings me to my last and final point, which is mobile platforms. Now this is probably one of the most important ones of them all, because everybody has a phone, and in order for you to be able to get a lot of customers, you need to be able to let them be able to access your platform on what they carry the most, which is their phones. Nobody carries their laptops all the time, but all the time people carry their phones. So you can basically order for whatever you want, anywhere you are, wherever. It's going to be made available to you. So their mobile platforms, these mobile platforms is actually very, very important here. And now I'm going to talk about both of them, and I'm going to talk about which is better. And by me talking about it, you clearly know which is better here. Now, as for both of them, they both have their mobile platform. So you can either download their mobile platform, the Konga app, on the Play Store or on Apple Store, or you can download Jumia's app too on Play Store or Apple Store. Now, both of them does exactly what they will do on their website, right? They both place orders, they both do whatever. They both do everything fine. And also too, they are because of by using their mobile platforms, they also still offer some special deals that they would not offer on their website. So which is they're kind of like encouraging you to use their mobile platform. So they could offer some discounts or some vouchers that are only available when you're using their mobile platform. So that's a pretty good thing for both of them. Now, with that being said, Jumia actually has another app which is called Jumia Pay. Now, this app was formerly called Jumia One. It's not as popular, or I would say most people don't usually know about that first. People usually firstly know about the Jumia app, at least for most of the case. In my experience, actually, people do tend to find out about the normal Jumia app before they find out about Jumia Pay. But Jumia Pay is actually another app in itself. It was formerly called Jumia One. So basically, this app essentially enables you to be able to buy whatever. You can buy credit on the platform, you can buy data on the platform, you can buy internet service for your internet subscription that you have in your home on the platform too. You can also buy data for your phone on the platform. So you can even buy vouchers for your video games, for games that you play on your PS4, on your Xbox. You can buy vouchers for them on your Microsoft, that's Xbox, on your Xbox platforms or PlayStation platforms. I mean, you can buy stuff for that. You can also even buy vouchers for your Apple Music too. So, and as most of us who actually use iPhones know, that it's actually really hard to actually pay for your iPhone subscription service. So on Jumia Pay, you can actually buy a voucher, an Apple voucher on the Jumia Pay app, which will be put into your Apple account, so that way you can end up paying for your subscription on your Apple Music. I mean, things like this are just like really, there are things that kind of like take it to the next bar in terms of offering of services. Like, there are a lot of things that the platform can actually do, Jumia Pay platform can actually do, but I'm actually not mentioning them here because I probably can't even remember. I mean, you can even check for your WAEC results on the platform. So like, it's really good what they actually offer, and they keep offering and making available on the Jumia Pay app. Like, they are basically making the Jumia Pay app like your one-stop shop to getting all of these kind of services in one place. So it's really a good thing what they're actually doing on the platform. And also too, you can even like pay your light bill too if you want to. So it's really cool. Now, as for Konga does have an app like this too, and it's called the Konga Pay. It's called the Konga Pay app, but they offer nothing in terms of service. They offer nothing close to what Jumia Pay actually offers. Like, if you go on the Jumia Pay app, there are a lot of things like you can do. Once you open it, like, there are a lot of things that you probably couldn't actually do, or it's a hurdle to do. They just make it available on the Jumia Pay app, and they keep adding more things. I mean, I've been using the Jumia Pay app when it was even Jumia One. There are a lot of things that they couldn't even do then, and now they just make them really available on the platform. It's really cool what they are doing. It's really cool what they are doing on the Jumia Pay app. And clearly, Jumia actually wins in this category here because they're actually basically offering you like the best of services, and they keep offering more, and they keep putting more on the platform, unlike what Konga is offering. Basically, Konga doesn't offer as much as what Jumia Pay is actually offering, or Jumia is actually offering on their Jumia Pay platform. So that brings me to the end of that, right? So which one is actually better? Having listed all these things, right? Which one is actually better? And you know, if this world was actually binary, like black and white, it's clear which one wins here. It's very clear that Jumia actually wins because they have the assortment, they ship from abroad, they offer a lot of services on their mobile platform. I mean, they clearly win here, right? Like, even their delivery fees are low. They tell you when they're going to deliver it. I mean, it's really great. Like, Jumia is actually really great, right? But we don't live in a binary world, right? So I wouldn't say Jumia is the winner. I would just say both of them are equally good at what you want them to do for you at a particular moment. Remember, these platforms are just there to serve you, to serve us, right? People that are their customers that actually buy something on their platform. So what does it serve you at a particular time? It could be for Konga, right? Konga actually wins because it could be that that service of me ordering something and knowing that it's going to be delivered, and knowing exactly what I'm getting in case of something goes wrong, right? Or knowing if it's not going to be delivered, right, on time. Me getting that communication, me being able to communicate with the seller, and the seller calling me and telling me, hey, this is something that has happened. Do you want us to change it? or do you want me to get you this other one that's even probably better for the same price or something? You know, you get there's that flexibility, and to you that could be very, very important. Depending on what you are buying, you could really want something and you want it delivered. That is very, very important. So basically what that gives you is the confidence that you're going to get your item for sure, right? Because you've communicated with the seller, and even when the seller has shipped it, they can tell you that, hey, you have shipped it already, you will get it at this so time, hopefully, depending on the state you're staying, right? So like that's actually a good thing, and for you at that moment you would need that at the particular time. There are many times that I've ordered some things and I don't get it delivered. It's so annoying. Like, it's so annoying. It's better I didn't even find that thing on the platform. Then I waited for like almost a week and I didn't get the item delivered to me. So it's very, very important that for something like that I have the confidence that it's going to be delivered to me. And also too, you can also call Konga too. If there's something that you want to discuss with the seller as a buyer, you can call Konga and tell Konga to please have the seller contact you, that there's something you want to tell them about something, right? Or you want to communicate to them about something. Konga would make that possible. Konga will make that possible for the seller to actually contact you. Okay, so basically all these are stuff that are very, very possible at if that's your value, if that's something you value at that particular moment, you should go for it. Konga is definitely the best for you, right? And also too, on the other side, Jumia also wins, because Jumia basically is a platform that there are a lot of things you can order. There is a lot of assortments, like there are a lot of assortments on the platforms. You can buy a lot of things on the platform. They also ship from abroad, so you have way more items that you can actually order on the platforms, unlike Konga that they don't actually have that. So if you have that value, you could value actually getting something from outside the country, even though it's outside the country, as long as Jumia has it, you buy it on the Jumia platform. And also too, if delivery fee is actually a big deal for you, if you really care about delivery fee, because there are sometimes that you order something and then the delivery fee, the shipping fee is like almost the amount of what you actually ordered, right? So I mean, there are times that could be the case, right? So you need the best shipping fee that you can get at that point in time. So Jumia could actually also still be your guy. You could also still need to do a lot of things on the platform, like using the Jumia Pay app and getting in touch with their services and using their services. You know, these are things that Konga Pay doesn't happen to offer on its own app. So basically, it's all pros and cons. It's all, I mean, for the most part, Jumia wins here, but at Konga too. Konga also has a customer service side that basically prevents the item from not being shipped at all, right? Prevents you from getting a non-delivered item and stuff like that. So to you at a particular time, that could be what you value a lot. So that's why at the end of the day, just choose which one suits you at a particular moment. So I use Konga, I use Jumia, right? But clearly Jumia definitely has a lot more things to offer me than Konga. So yeah, basically that's it. And I hope by now you can actually know which one is actually better for you. So just because I said something, or just because I said it's a matter of choice, it doesn't mean you've not also made your decision just by hearing what I've said on which one is better, right? So to you, Konga might be better, to you, Jumia might be better. There are some people that Jumia has done so much wrong so that they will never ever shop on the Jumia platform again, and there's people that would never ever shop on the Konga platform either. There's people that won't even shop on either. There are people that would rather buy their items also offline, right? So everybody has a different perspective of how they treat these companies and how they use them too. So yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. So guys, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm asking you guys now, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer Konga? Do you prefer Jumia? Or do you rather not even shop on any of them? You just buy your stuff offline? Guys, just let me know in the comment section below. I'll be in the comment section and I'll be looking at what you guys are saying right there. And also too, please, while you're doing that, please don't forget to give me a subscribe. Click on the subscribe button, click on the bell right next to it. I produce videos like this basically at least once a week. And that's the end of this video, guys. If you really enjoyed this, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Please stay safe, guys. Stay safe. Use these platforms rather than going out at this particular time, so that you stay safe as much as you can. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and thanks so much for watching this so far. Cheers.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Now I know this video was very long, and if you made it to the end, please let me know by typing in the comment section below I made it to the end. That way I would know you actually watched it, and then I would favorite your comments. Now thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.